Welcome to the International Folk Art Market's Mentor to Market program of videos and handouts with useful information to help first-time artists prepare for the folk art market in Santa Fe and answer frequently asked questions to help artists feel more confident and informed as they arrive and participate in their first market. In this video, we will discuss shipping. In this video and the handout that goes with it, we will answer this question that first-time artists frequently ask. How do I ship my products to the Santa Fe market? Please refer to the handout, the International Shipping Instructions, that goes with this video. It has lots of useful information, much of which we will cover in this video, and even more information. So why is this discussion about shipping so important? Well, there are several goals to prepare and send your artwork to Santa Fe. First, we want to make sure that you choose the most affordable shipping method. Secondly, we want you to choose a shipping method and prepare your shipment so that your artwork will get to the Santa Fe market safely without any breakage. And lastly, we want you to label your products and prepare accurate documentation so that your shipment will arrive on time without any delays in customs. There are 7 steps to prepare and ship your artwork to the Santa Fe market internationally. And all of these steps are included in the International Shipping Instructions, along with a checklist. The first step is to select your shipping method. Step 2 is to label your artwork. Step 3 is to pack your artwork and label the shipping cartons. Step 4 is to prepare documents for your shipment. Step 5 is to ship your artwork to IFAM. Step 6 is to send your documentation to IFAM. And step 7 is when your artwork is delivered to your booth at the market. Again, please refer to the International Shipping Instructions handout associated with this video. It provides checklists to take you through all of these steps and has detailed information about each step. But let's review these 7 steps in detail. The first step is for you to select the shipping method that's most appropriate for your product, your budget, and your timing. There are 3 types of shipping methods commonly used for artists to ship artwork internationally to the market in Santa Fe. The first is air freight. This is where shipments are sent by cargo on airplanes. This is a good shipping method for large, heavy, or very fragile artwork, such as rugs, ceramics, sculpture, and paintings. Air freight is usually the least expensive method for large items, and it also takes the longest time, so plan ahead. Air freight shipments require a customs broker to clear the shipment through US Customs. The second option is a courier shipment. This is when shipments are sent by companies such as DHL, FedEx, or UPS. This is a good shipping method for small, lightweight artwork, such as jewelry, textiles, and small objects. Courier shipments are faster than air freight and also more expensive. One advantage is that courier companies handle the entire importing process, and therefore it does not require an additional customs broker. The third option is to hand carry your artwork with you. In this case, you pack your artwork in suitcases or boxes and check it as extra luggage on your airline. Hand carrying is appropriate for small, lightweight, compact objects that can easily fit into suitcases or small cartons. The cost depends on the extra luggage fees of your airlines. When you hand carry your artwork with you, you will need to declare it when you come into the United States, so you will be responsible for clearing it through customs. All 3 of these methods are appropriate. You must choose the right method based on the type of artwork you have, the timeline, and how much you have to ship your products to Santa Fe and your budget. Do your research and determine what is the best method for you. Contact a shipping company and make arrangements for shipping your products to Santa Fe. The second step in preparing an international shipment to ship to Santa Fe is to label your artwork. There are 3 types of labeling associated with shipping artwork from your country and importing it into the US. First, all artwork shipped into the United States must be labeled with the country of origin. This can be a sticker or label that states made in and the country of origin of the product. All artwork must be labeled with a country of origin, no matter if you are shipping by air, freight, courier, or hand carrying. The second type of labeling is for textiles. All textiles must have a sewn-in fabric label that lists the fiber content and care instructions. You can also put the country of origin on this same label. Here's an example. Hand woven in India, 100% cotton, hand wash only. This label needs to be fabric, and it needs to be sewn into or onto your textiles so that it's not easily removed. The third type of labeling is for ceramics. Ceramic artwork must be labeled with the country of origin, as well as a label that says not for food use. So to review, all artwork must have a country of origin labeled on it. That is the country where you are from, the country where your artwork was made. Textiles must also be labeled with fiber content and care instructions sewn in, and ceramics must also be labeled with not for food use. If a shipment arrives in the United States as it is going through customs, and if they find that your products are not labeled correctly, you will be required to hire somebody to go in and label all of the products before it will clear through customs. And this is very expensive and time-consuming. The third step in preparing an international shipment is to pack and label your cartons. Pack artwork to avoid breakage and to protect it from moisture and dirt. Make sure the products have enough space in between them so they don't bump into each other, and that there's enough cushion around the box to protect it from outside. Avoid using wood or organic materials if possible. Wood and organic materials can be subject to search and licensing with the US Agricultural Department. Label all of your cartons or suitcases with a number. For example, carton number 1 of 5, number 2 of 5, etc. You want to make it clear how many cartons in total are in your shipment and which carton is which. Give every carton a distinct number and list the total number of boxes in the shipment. Keep notes of what you put in each carton or suitcase as you're packing. This will help you prepare your packing list. The fourth step is prepare your documents. There are 4 documents that could be associated with your shipment. The first is a commercial invoice required for all shipments. The second is a packing list required for air freight and courier shipments and highly recommended for hand carrying. The third is a certificate of origin, which is required for shipments that want to qualify for free trade agreements. And the fourth is a fumigation validation required for shipments of wood products. Let's look at each of these closely. To start, a commercial invoice must include the following information: your name, address, and contact information as the shipper, IFAM's contact information as the consignee, and IFAM's warehouse address as the ship to. So IFAM will be the consignee meaning IFAM will be responsible for importing the shipment into the US and clearing it through US Customs. We recommend using the commercial invoice template provided by IFAM, or refer to IFAM's International Shipping Instructions for IFAM contact information and warehouse address if you're using your own commercial invoice. A commercial invoice must also include the following product information: description of the product that details the function of the product, dimensions, and you could include weight, the primary material or materials that the product is made of, and please note that wood products must include the genus and species of the wood, and the process of how it was made. The invoice must also include the quantity of units of each item, the export price per unit in US dollars, and the total value in US dollars of each item. This is the quantity times unit price. You may also include an item code for your own reference. In the description of the product, be sure to mention the function of the product. For example, wall art, ceramic bowl, scarf, etc. You may also include descriptions that include color, motif, but it's very important to put the function of the product in the description, as this is how the US government will categorize it as it's imported into our market. You may also put the item code, however, that is optional and for your internal reference only. A commercial invoice should also include the number of cartons in the shipment, the airway bill or bill of lading or tracking number, the country of origin, and the date of the shipment. Again, we strongly recommend using the commercial invoice template provided by IFAM, as it populates some of the important information. Next is your packing list. Your packing list should include your name and contact information, product descriptions, the same descriptions that you use on the invoice, the number of units in each carton. The packing list should not include pricing information. Put each packing list in its own envelope, label each envelope packing list, and attach each properly labeled envelope onto the outside of the carton that contains the merchandise listed on that packing list. Other documents that you might require include a country of origin certificate. This document is required if you want to qualify for reduced or no duty as a result of a free trade agreement between your country and the United States. The other document is a verification of fumigation. All shipments containing wood products or wood packaging must be fumigated prior to arrival in the United States. A fifth step to ship your products to IFAM. The fifth step is to ship your products to IFAM. Hopefully, you already selected your shipping method and contacted the shipping company so they are prepared for your shipment. Please refer to the International Shipping Instructions document for information for the shipping and notify addresses and contact information for air freight shipments, as well as for courier shipments. Note that for air freight shipments, you will need to notify IFAM's customs broker, who will clear the shipment through customs. A courier shipment does not require this because the courier company will be clearing the shipment through customs. For hand carrying products, we highly recommend you label all of your suitcases and boxes with your contact information in the United States, just in case the boxes or suitcases get lost. The sixth step is to send all the documents to IFAM. Immediately after your shipment has been sent, please email the following documents and information to IFAM: your commercial invoice, your packing lists, your airway bill, bill of lading or tracking number, the number of boxes you have shipped, and any other documentation sent with your shipment, such as country of origin or fumigation certificate. IFAM will assure that all of the shipments are delivered to its warehouse. The final step is for your products to be delivered to your booth. If you shipped by air freight or courier to IFAM's warehouse, IFAM will arrange transportation from its warehouse to your booth. If you hand carried your artwork in suitcases, you will need to arrange transportation to your booth yourself. To summarize, please refer to IFAM's International Shipping Instruction document and use the commercial invoice template provided by IFAM to prepare your shipping to arrive safely and quickly to the market in Santa Fe. Thank you so much, and we'll see you at the market with your beautiful artwork.